Alrighty, everyone, time for another First Alert Forecast update as we get onward into your Wednesday. Now, earlier on, fog was hanging around. We saw a good amount of saturation to the air. Happens when you get temperatures and dew points to be around similar levels. But now, as we're getting further and further into our Wednesday, depending on when you're catching this forecast, we're still going to hold on to cloudier skies, but some peaks of sun, they're going to work to break through that cloud layer. Let's see this onward. If you need a bit more of that sun for your motivation, getting towards the start of the new year, got some good news for you. But rain totals, take a check of these as we get that general sense and this map around the region. Now, this is still just estimations. This is all we have really access to in the morning, other than just, of course, viewer reports. But in terms of official hard numbers that get posted on a map by the National Weather Service, that will come later this afternoon. So if you need, of course, more of those hard numbers, make sure you're looking out for that. And even though we're seeing, counties like Richland, going up to Kershaw, going over to Sumter, where it's only showing the green, which is up to an inch, typically just a little bit above from what I've noticed with this map, the way the graphic works, you can still get little pinpointed spots across those counties, that areas that have been closer to 2 inches. I'll say that right now, especially Kershaw and northern Richland County. A lot of other spots, again, northern Lexington County, areas to the north and west, good amount of rain, picked up a couple inches. So as these numbers start to come through, make sure, again, you're checking back for updates on that. I'm sure we'll have it later on air today. Or, of course, you could always take a check of the National Weather Service and their social feeds. As we go into rain chances, we're going to drop off into the day. 20%. That's all I got, because we can see a little bit of light mist in a couple little spots. But that is it. Nothing really with accumulating rain. We're pretty much drying out at this point. No consistency to any of our precipitation. Then Thursday, Friday, right into that weekend before the start of the new year, it is going to be about the sun returning, drier air. So let's get onward to that, as that little rain chance we have today completely works to drop off, and that sun works to break out. Temperatures trying to rise as much as they can. It's going to be a little bit tougher as we get towards Friday, though, and into the upcoming weekend. More of a northerly wind will take over, but actually as we get to the start of the new year, we could still hit a high near 60, and honestly, it's looking pretty good. That looks to be a perfect outlook, I would say, for people wanting to get out and about, enjoying the new year, and, you don't have to deal with any mugginess. It's going to be nice and dry. So let's start out this year on a positive note. It is going to be lovely after we get past this bit more of a gray Wednesday. I am WIS First Alert meteorologist Tony Chiavaroli. Continue to check in on your First Alert forecast updates across all platforms. Have a great rest of your week.